World's End, I would be very worried playing against a Hammer player on this map. Like, I'd also be worried playing against a Chun-Li, given like the strong signature kit. We haven't seen that too much from Plum. It's mostly just been the standard knockout options, or just that off stage, which is going to be a problem for you regardless of which stage we're on if you're going up against a player like Plum.
Yeah, I think it's definitely his offstage gameplay has definitely been what's been bringing him to a lot of these victories. But currently, Keith has not found his footing just yet. However, like, this is how Keith's game started before too. Like, he got that, kind of got beat up right at the beginning, and then just never got touched again. So it was like the first minute was not the Keith minute, and then after that it was like, you know, a 3-hour long special.
Yeah, Keith was doing such a good job earlier of like punishing whiffed moves. Like, his punish game was absolutely stellar on all of his opponents. Nice down air as well to get that interruption so he doesn't fall into the D-Sig. Plum coming in with these reads, he might start to take a lot more punishment. Like, he started off this set really strong so far. I mean, he still has the lead onto Keith, but we're seeing that punish game coming in from Keith, where the moves that Plum does hit, they're not the KO moves you need. It's the unarmed sidelight. And then here comes Keith. Here's the stomp side air, the weapon toss, potentially setting up further edge guard, but he's being careful. There's the D-Sig. It's so far away from the stage that he doesn't get punished for it, but he whiffs the D-Light and Sig.
Okay. You see Keith low, high key moving around right now. Wait a minute. Boom. Sends it. Quick with it. Keith wasting no time on finding that first stock. But this is exactly what I was talking about, man. Like, he gets the damage is done to him. I just got to see if the stock actually is taking this time, because when we watched his first set, he was sitting at a very high damage number for quite some time. Cannot believe he still did that again. That Thor defense really showing up. Gonna lose it off this one though, for sure.
He was after 200. He was deep into 200 by the time that Gauntlet neutral light KO'd a Thor from almost the middle of the stage. It wasn't right at the edge. It definitely wasn't in the middle. It was like between the two, but still from almost the middle of the stage. That's how much damage Plum had to build up before he was able to take the stock. And that's the worry. That's what I'm scared of when you have a weapon like Orb, you have a weapon like Hammer that have super consistent KO options. Like, look at what Keith is doing. The way he's playing these weapons as well only accentuates the strengths that this weapon has. Another stomp side air. There's the recovery, even getting it in the off stage. Plum didn't have a weapon, so he didn't have anything to contest with.
Yeah, Plum. One more time, and Mia kind of getting starved out. Does manage to go ahead and steal that one. Try to go get cheeky with it. The down light into the neutral state. Does manage to grab his weapon again after that too. Nice. Step down and get it one more time. Down sig. Hold on.
Yeah, this time it hits. There's no down air for Keith to fall on top of Plum with to get the hit. There's the neutral light. Dude, the weapon pickup turnaround D-Light, but he's not able to find the side air after.
Like the weapon toss right back down. It's going to be enough. Yeah, find himself the recovery. So I mean, maybe picking this stage and realizing, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a little easier for me to lose that stock, but I can definitely get stocks faster here. Well, so he's willing to take that trade-off, but Keith's got the damage lead right now. Plum not able to get a hit just yet. Wait a minute. Okay, just a little too. Oh wait, I'm telling you, man, when he's off the stage, that's when I get scared for the opponent for sure. Luckily though, Keith, so I'm a different type of opponent, gets back on the stage fast enough.
There's the neutral air dribble into the recovery. The second one doesn't hit, but no punishment on the landing after that coming out from Keith. Keith seems to be playing a little bit more reserved here, whiffing that D-Light. He's got to be careful. The punish is coming in from Plum. These side airs sending over. Oh, the weapon toss just barely wasn't active in time to make contact with Plum. He had a great dodge there right after that too.
He lost his own weapon though, but okay, like that. Yeah, Keith able to get out one more time. He's looking for these reverse narratives. He's definitely looking for Plum to be like trying to cross him up. Plum has no issue playing in the corner. Oh my gosh, that's not going to be enough, but puts him way off the stage. Yeah, the weapon toss is actually going to make it even worse. I didn't realize he must have used a lot of options there, because he was out of, he's in sweat beads already that low down. It was pretty much GG's. Good stuff to Keith. That was a very close game though. From the two guys that have been delivering 3-0s and 3-1s to everyone. Yeah, very, very close game.
Yeah, given that we looked at the bracket and there's a 3-0 earlier from Keith against Plum, which is how Plum got sent down into the elimination bracket that he then fought through to get back up here to fight Keith. That was a 3-0 before. It could be a swift 3-0 here as well, but at least that first game, I think you're exactly right. An incredibly close game, especially towards the end. It was getting real scary. The longer that Keith spent off stage, it really felt like it could have been Plum's game.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like, you know, if this is what we're getting when it's time, you know, to play the game against Keith, who is like, you know, undoubtedly the person most people expect to win this tournament. I expect to see at least a game from Plum. We'll have to see though. We're taking over to Demon Island, you know, tried and true stage here.
Ooh, Keith going for the recovery after that. Doesn't have enough damage on to like pop him up. There, finally getting the stomp D-Sig or Insig that he was looking for previously. One of the potential reasons to play Thor. It's not like the reason that he's playing Thor. He really wants to play Orb more. But like the Stomp D-Sig, or Stomp Insig, excuse me, I keep calling it that. The Stomp Insig is something that he's been relying on quite a bit so far today. Showing that unique aspect of the Thor kit.
All right, no weapon in hand here for Keith, though. He pushes Plum away from the potential next weapon. Still, though, Plum's gonna find himself the gauntlets, but will it? Oh, that is just not the spot you want to get caught by that. The side lights there. Gonna find his mark. Now my boy's dancing around one more time. Hold on.
Ah, the recovery not enough. He just picked it up a little bit too low. That would have been like a little bit higher. It would have been the KO, because even a ground pound from the middle of the stage is enough to KO. He didn't take any damage in the meantime, so Plum's in a good spot. He has the weapon advantage. Now that he's able to grab this orb, here comes the sidelight stare, turnaround recovery. Down air's looking through as well. See if he can punish more landings with the sidelight stare. Letting Plum kind of sit on the wall, but he's playing back safely. There's the sidelight stare punish as Plum is coming in for the landing. Another. There's a neutral air. There's the side air as well. Dude, so much unanswered damage coming out from Keith. It's 106 damage that he's added up on the second stock before finally taking his second side air for a total of 28 damage.
Yeah, and it took him a while to go ahead and find it, but yeah, Keith is still kind of really patrolling the ground right now. Plum has been playing in the skies at the edge. Has not really had a, you know, equal footing or equal real estate here when it comes down to like controlling the stage, but currently, I mean, like low-key, like he was slowly but surely getting back into the game. These sidelights have definitely been missing here from Keith. It's like he's trying to set up a really big sidelight side air. Oh, the movement, nice. Okay. Again. Could be one more.
Plum's still able to get back. Yeah, I think Keith is definitely looking for it. You saw him just jump and throw out the side air there that he whiffed, but the recovery is going to be the KO. Plum did a great job of adding up like a solid amount of damage. He has Keith in the orange, but he is just a little bit too far behind for me to feel like really comfortable about this if I'm looking at it from Plum's point of view.
Right. Nice. Okay, dance on it one more time. Look at the damage he's getting. Clean. Clean
and
again. Oh my gosh.
And the weapon toss to extend the pressure. There's the neutral air. Dude, the damage output that Keith has is really just getting away from Plum. That neutral signature, not quite enough to KO. One more KO move will do it. It's the stomp side air. It's from the wrong side of the stage. He's pulling out the birthday cake. He knows that Plum is gone. He knows that it's over for Plum, and he knows that he's taken yet another game against Plum today.
Yeah, it's looking like it might be a 3-0 fashion now, though. That first game, pretty close. That second game, not so much. Plum's gonna have to really dig deep to try to get a game here. Otherwise, we'll be seeing our champion of the Southeast Asia end up being Keith Pupu, which is not an uncommon champion to have. Not at all.
I love that Plum is now speaking directly to you and I via the in-game chat, where he's saying, I'll show you my true pick, Bankai. I don't know what that means. It's probably from an anime.
Yeah, it is an anime. He's bleaching it up right now. His true pick, Bankai, is Val. All right. All right. Well, you know, instead of blast in the past, we had two Vals show up for like the desperation third pick or third game. We'll see if this one pays off a little more than the one we saw before.
Yeah, he needs this emergency pick here. He's down in this set against Keith. Keith's Thor has just been so strong so far, already taken 2 games. He has the winner's bracket blessing, so all he has to do is win 1 more game, whereas Plum has to win 3 without losing a single one to reset this set, and then he has to win another 3 against Keith in that grand finals reset.
Yeah, I'm interested because, yeah, the more I think about it, yeah, bro, like I feel like the sword really is not in a good spot, but maybe he just really like wants the SIG kit. But at the same time, he hasn't really thrown out a crazy amount of SIGs either. Most of his stocks throughout this tournament have been him getting good edge guards, and Keith has just been staying on stage. Like, and honestly, Keith has actually been probably the best person so far to be avoiding these edge guards too. So, it's like, can we get the sword involved real quick though?
It's a straight hit here and there. He's keeping himself on pace with Keith, so he's definitely like opening up this game like solidly. It's not in his favor, and he's even behind just a little bit. Here comes the orb. There's the neutral air. There's the side air from the middle of the stage, gets the KO. And now is where I really worried about Keith running away with this if Plum doesn't find something big quickly to even up these stocks.
Okay.
Because like Gauntlet in like KOing it at 200 or even later than that, like that's not what Plum can really wait for here. He's really running out of time.
Yeah. Luckily for him, Keith doesn't try to go for those crazy edge guards. He's got himself a nice little down air and just went back to the stage. But he seems to be fine, just kind of playing this like the on-stage game. I won't say slow game, but he's definitely playing the on-stage game. He's really forcing Plum at the sides all the time. And Plum usually, I think, has been very good at playing out the corner and getting a reversal of fortune there. Not this time around. Nice little clap up, gets himself a stock. All right.
He does need to be careful. He is in the yellow. He has weapon advantage. Here's that sword. The side light kicking away. Gives Keith the room he needs to grab the hammer. The jump side air just barely whiffing. The D-light whiffing as well. Oh, Plum almost had the read with that like dash jump turnaround side air.
Oh my God, there it is again. Finds another downlight Sair.
Plum is doing just like all these fancy moves around Keith, and it's just like stomp and sig, stomp dare, and it's just like you can't deal with that damage output. Plum has nothing for that right now. Like, he has some nice sword play coming out. Here comes the 7-year birthday cake too, coming out from Keith on this one again. He's feeling really good here. He has almost the full stock lead. There's the stomp. He goes for the insig, doesn't quite get it this time, but it doesn't matter.
Thinking that 7 probably has more. Like, is this his 7th win or something? I don't know. Like, bro's going a little crazy right now, I tell you that. However, okay, gets out there, the weapon toss. I mean,
that
good.
was really scary.
I did like the dodge through into the side gravity cancel side stage. Just didn't do it the right direction. But if he did go to the left, I think that would have got that stock. Doesn't seem to matter too much though. Keith still has a very, very solid lead. One full stock ahead of him, and that is going to be it. Keith the Poo-Poo with a dominant performance one more time, being our champion for Southeast Asia.
And that is his 3rd online seasonal win this year. He won springs, he won summer back-to-back, and now he won autumn back-to-back-to-back. Incredible effort from Keith, showing that